Okay. Okay. Cool. Did I ever tell you that one time back in like 2013, I was at my grandfather's / my aunt's house, and my aunt is my age, and we were obviously younger, and was 10 years now. And what happened is, I just remembered because my sibling just accused me of throwing away her shampoo. But what happened is that my aunt accused me of stealing her shirt. And I was like, I didn't steal your shirt. She's like, you stole my shirt. I needed it for band, because she was in a marching band for her school at the time. And I'm like, I didn't steal your shirt. Because, like, why would I steal a shirt that was just like a burgundy red t-shirt that was definitely at least a size or 3 too small? So I'm like, no, I didn't steal your shirt. And she's like, I want to see inside your suitcase. And again, we're the same exact age, so I'm like, okay, I'm allergic to cats, and you have cats. I don't want to put it everywhere. She's like, I don't care. I'm like, okay. So I open my suitcase, and I start to move around everything in my suitcase to show that I do not have it. I do not actually have anything that was red at all in my suitcase. And she really thought I stole her shirt. And even afterwards, she's like, are you sure? You know, like, if you did, if I happen to find it. And I'm like, I didn't steal your dang shirt. And anyways, it ended up being at her school. She left it at the school, and when she went there, it was all fine. But yeah, she did not apologize. My sibling did, and just now with the shampoo did say, oh, I was wrong, which is close enough, I guess, to an apology from her. So, but fun fact, people be blaming me for stealing so much of their stuff. And I didn't do it. Anyways, just it reminded, because that reminded me of that, because I just had to deal with that. It was, her shampoo was where she left it, where it always is. Just like her shirt, apparently. Again, 2 different people, but apparently I hold grudges, and I'm gonna stick with it. Anyways, we just were super glitchy, so I wonder what's gonna happen. So anyways, then, 1 second. There we go. There was a pop-up to be match donations for a charity, and I don't know how to set that up. So I wanted to get rid of it so I can actually see my stuff on my other screen. Anyways, when I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
I had a feel. I was like, this is not going to be the only one of the last 2 surviving women. It's going to be someone. It's going to be Jackie. So I feel like we are in a simulation of some sort. But also, I wonder if she broke it. I feel like she broke it with her execution. I don't know if it's true, but I think this is very reminiscent of the first game, which they openly did mention that it is playing off of, which in the second to last trial, chapter 5, they did the same thing with Alter Ego corrupting it. So I wonder if Jackie is corrupting it. Anyways. Hajime, good timing. Good timing? What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? You know, before I died? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus. Ruckus? I guess you could call it that. Oh, you know, just a bit of ruckus. It's like, well, it was a bit more than a ruckus, but sure. When we were dealing with the bomb ruckus, what about it?
Well,
Apparently apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop. I guess, like, technically Nagito could have corrupted it too. Could have corrupted all of this. But since this is happening after Chiaki, I want to say it's Chiaki. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will? Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant. We're not going to talk about how this is odd? We're not going to talk about it? Anyone here? Map? Okay. So we're not going to... Nope, it's just marked. It's marked that. Where is her icon? Which one's her? Oh, I'm looking right. The first one I was looking at. Yeah, it marked that she's dead. I couldn't find her. I'm like, do they not have an image for her? God, my brain. Lightning fast right now. Lightning fast. Anyways. So no one's here. I want to see if it's still exploded. Nope. Can I click it? Where it used to be? No. Just perfectly fine. We're not going to mention it. I should hurry over to the restaurant. Everyone... Is it going to be everyone? Everyone should be already... Everyone should already be waiting. I wonder if it's going to be everyone. And then Bracco does come back. I don't think it will last though. I don't know what's going to happen, but now it's just them.
Yo.
Ridiculous. Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster. Wait, one hamster? But also, she got the hamsters. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster, and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. No. A coincidence, you say? Wrong. This is the will of... Casual, okay. I just automatically assumed he was going to say causality, because that's his voice line, so I'm like, it is the will of causality guiding you. But it's casualty. Guiding you. Huh? Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that. Oh, honey, you don't allow anything. She's a person. She's allowed to do whatever the hell she wants. I saw cold takes on the internet, flashbacks to super cold takes about boyfriends. Anyways, you're not in control of her.
Damn right.
So back it up. Anyways, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. Now, where's Gundam?
I wonder who's watching this message.
He got it. He got it. Never mind, I got it. Is the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Is this... Not like canon, I meant like... Did he actually... Because obviously this is canon, we're playing the game canonly right now. What I meant to say is this. Did the real Nagito pre-glitch actually make a video? Or is this all a glitch? all rewritten. Anyways, if so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it. It was just as Monokuma said.
Hey.
So, he really set up the traitor as the killer? And he even tried to make them survive the trial? We're saying they, even so we know it's Chucky because it's the glitch. But why would he do that? Baka, my love. Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. But if everyone but the traitors watching this video,
How unfortunate.
then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Now then, let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. You can't say get down to business without Mulan playing in my head. I didn't even like Mulan as a kid. Yeah. It wasn't bad, it just was like... I don't know how to describe it. It was probably some ginger stuff, but... I didn't like it. Like, it wasn't the movie I watched. I was huge as a kid into, Tangled. Nope. Wrong. Tarzan. I was big into Tarzan. And then I remember not watching it for quite a few years because my siblings were like, no, we're not watching it again. But then we would, like, watch Peter Pan, and I'm like, dude, that's your favorite movie. And she's like, yes, it is, but it's mine, so I get to choose. Anyways, so I watched it for the first time years after when I was still young. And I remember not remembering that the guy died horrifically in the vines, and I'm like, I forgot about that. Anyways, since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why, okay, I thought he was going to say why again, like why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize of the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It'd be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyways, I was truly surprised. I mean... he made it very clear. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. Interesting, okay, so if it is Chiaki breaking it, why would she be breaking the message for me, the player, not to know what it is, versus if it was Nagito, that would also not make sense because he actively would have then left this in one way, shape, or form. And also, I don't understand how he would have been tied into this. The traitor must have known that all along, and so I was able to learn the truth about this world. Computer. And resolved to take action immediately. Did voices for 2 seconds and now I'm dead. And take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Oh, so he knows we're in a game. So maybe it is him. All those meta jokes. Check the web for details. Okay. What web? But now that I know that truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the future foundation, he's raising all of your hopes. But only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is seriously pissing me off. Hell Ice, I don't know. 2 Ant believes something good like this is only 102 happy plus 1 TS0 or SS0 happy. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found in Natsumi Castle. But it was scratched out, my dude. It was scratched out. Unless it glitched back. It glitched back into reality. We might be able to read it. Normally, you would need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, the message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. Easter egg, like, do I not actually have to do it? Is it naturally just Easter egg, or it was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami? Ooh, then who? But that has nothing to do with me. Oh, so this is a different voice. Okay, so this is not Nagito. You guys still with... Or what? Still with... Nope. I assumed it was going to be with... You guys, W, still think you're not gonna die or something? We got lead speed going on. WW, stop it, don't stop. 12. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. 11037. Leon, baby. That is the password that was written in Natsumi Castle. Very easy. It's 5 digits. Anyone could have got it, but there was a giant gun, so no one would try. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. It's weird that we don't just explicitly have it stated where I'm supposed to go. I think it's the only place we haven't looked around yet, and is the place that we know it. But I don't see why we have to have the game actively not tell us. Like, why does it say that specific place instead of saying the ancient ruins? The only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
No, that's already taken. You really need to get your own nickname. Also, now someone definitely had to use 11037 to be a password somewhere. It's used in both games. Yeah, ever since the first game, or maybe like right when we finished the first, like when my sibling and I went and watched the first game, my sibling got recommended like someone else playing it, and we watched the like, someone else playing it, and then afterwards it recommended that this one video saying Leon's case and Leon's death was a foundation for all of the games, but the problem is it had parts of the third game, so she hasn't finished watching the third game, even though she is watching it, but she doesn't want spoilers. So, and it said there were spoilers for all 3 games, so ever since then she's like, I wonder if that person was actually was onto something, or was actually saying something, or if it was just like forced ideas onto, like trying to shove ideas into like this idea of like Leon being so important, or if it really was a foundation for the games. Like I wonder how much like because people like apparently make fun of him for being forgettable, and it's really funny because I see his face in most of the things where if someone's trying to be like, oh, this game's terrific, they use his face being so horrified in his execution. And I wonder if it's like part of it's because it's like the first trial, so it's not a huge spoiler, but also because for me, the more realistic the execution is, the more I kind of feel part of it. So a lot of these executions are extremely flamboyant, extremely untethered to reality, especially this whole game has been, and obviously for maybe a reason, which I am kind of glad there is a reason. I like the first one's reality, harsh reality. I really like that, but with like, especially for me, I keep bringing up Mondo's one because Mondo's execution felt very theatrical. It wasn't tied to something. Teru's one, it just being kind of in comparison was Celeste's death in a way up until the truck, but burning alive is so much scarier than being deep fried in a volcano, because it's not a reality, it's not real. Like it becomes so untethered from my experience that I don't have as much of a connection to it. But with Leon's, I think it was really long. You really felt, I really liked his execution. It has stuck with me. It was probably one of my favorites. It is, for me, it was one of the most memorable ones. I honestly can't really say, I can't, like, trying to remember everyone's. Leon's is the first that comes to mind. But the more based in reality, I think the more I have this connection to it. Like this horrid, like horrible, like horrifying connection where I'm like, I wouldn't want that. Anyways, point is, I wonder how many people use Leon as a password. This was Nagito's final message. That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password? More. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter the ancient ruin. That ancient ruin. You better hurry. I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right. Let's go. No one else is here. Where, but not alone. We're always together, you know. F West? Interesting. Does everything have a glitch to it? Or is it just that? Oh no. Okay. Now's not the time to investigate this. Or this thing. I need to hurry over to the ancient ruin. Never mind. I want to see if people like Mahiru said something really cute. Because I think it would have been really adorable if Mahiru recognized that Hiyuko said, or put this up, or Hiyuko said something, or she showed up. But anyways, I'm definitely going to talk to people.
Easy as pie.
Now then, let us make haste to the ancient ruins. As long as we work together, we will not lose to Monokuma or anyone else. Okay, I feel like anyone else is getting brought up a lot, so I feel like there's going to be someone else.
Damn right.
Looks like the others have left already. We should go too. What, are you scared now? Of course not. Let's crush Monokuma's plan. You're right. There's nothing to worry about since everyone's here. Everyone. I guess if you do die in a simulation, do you actually die? Or is your brain uploaded somewhere else? That also makes a lot more sense with Nekomaru, which I am kind of really glad about. Because I did start to fall in love with the very not based in our reality, but I am glad that there is an explanation. Because I don't know, I think it's not, this world doesn't feel like the same as the previous one when I first started playing it. But now, obviously, after months of playing this, I kind of forgot. But I like it. Well, so far. We haven't seen. I don't want to say anything. Alright, looks like it's finally my turn. I'll punch Monokuma so hard he will go flying around the world. As long as Coach Nekomaru and me are here, we won't lose. Just leave it to us. Are we missing something?
Something wrong with you.
That bastard Nagato, he was screwed up till the very end. What was that praise me crap? Why isn't he here in the glitch?
Of course not.
After all of the crap he put us through, there's no way he would ever do that. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah. I wanted to try to get more glitch dialogue. Outside. Oh. Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to Ancient Ruin on the second island. Oh, okay, we're fast traveling. Oh. All hell is breaking loose. This guy is. I'm assuming because we can't go back. What? This is... Wait, what? Is the burger sign different? That's not right. Goodbye. I will see... Oh. It wants to give you something. Cool. Okay. Goodbye, piggy me. Now I got a new little baby. I don't think I'm gonna hatch him again by... How's it going? We're glitching. The sky's red. Where do you think it's going? Yeah. Is this different, or is that how it looked? I haven't been on this island in so long. What's the map for this? What's the map for this part of the... Okay. we're here now. I guess that's what it looked like. It looked weird. It looked different, but maybe I'm just wrong. Anyways. So I can't do any of this. I forgot about the library. Ooh. That water doesn't look great, I'm not gonna lie. It looks a little bit like the end of the world. Ruins. So, somehow, it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
I forgot that you have that line. I was like, oh, fun. I forgot. Yeah. I hate always bringing it up because I think it's like the only thing I talk about. But, being trans with being a guy, what happened is my siblings, I joke about it so often. Not me being trans, I mean that too, but with, I had a therapist that I needed to go to make sure I was truly trans, to get on hormones and transition, and I am not mad at that. I think especially when it comes to life-altering things, like my voice will never go as high-pitched as it used to be, and it was really high-pitched. Pretty much that's one of the big things that will never bounce back. You can train your vocal cords to be like tighter and higher, but it's life-changing. But also for surgery, obviously, I'm 100% positive I want it, but I am still petrified of the idea of it. But anyways, I think this is a very good system. How quick I got it is very good because I'm very progressive company and doctors I went through, but that's not the point. Throw that all aside. That's not the point. But the point was that one of the therapists I talked to, she was like, tell me what you did as a kid. And I'm like, what I did as a kid? And I'm like, I would pick up frogs, and I would play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, and she's like, what do you do now? And I'm like, the same. Because I'm literally right now, well, not right now, but I currently, right before this, was playing the new Pokemon game, Legends Arceus, and I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. And I'm telling her this, and she's like, yeah, that's very, very boy behavior. And I was like, oh, okay. And she was telling me that, she's like, yep, you're 100% like a guy, of course. But one of the questions was also, or gonna go back on point, with the Pokemon and frogs. What happened is I would catch frogs around my house and like bugs and all that, because that's what my mom taught me to do. Like, my mom's favorite animal is a frog. So I'm like, that's not masculine, it's my mom. And then, like, that's not why I am a boy. And then with the video games, like, especially Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! My sister has a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tattoo. She was the one that watched it. Every time I bring it up, I was like, oh, I don't know if it's an episode or it was a movie or whatever. And she's like, it was a 3-series part of season 2. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, my sibling's the one that liked Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Like, she knew more about all of them. She knows so much more than I do about it. And I'm just like, I don't remember this one. And she's just, you know, she's like, because I'm like, it's a semi-legendary. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, geez. We watched, I remember we went to Pokemon movie in a theater one time, because of her. And I sat there and I didn't know if I should tell my therapist lady that I don't do these things because I'm a guy. I do these things because I like doing them. So, anyways, this is all Mahiru's fault, okay? Mahiru made me have this rant. But anyways, so was always a joke. The round where it's like my sis sister that loves pastels and dresses would pass that "Are you a boy?" test because it's so based in gender roles that it didn't make any sense, and I'm like, oh god. But also one of the questions was, do you feel emotions like a boy? And I was like, what? And she's like, are you less empathetic to people than, essentially she was said, like, my siblings? And I'm like, I don't have to be a dick to be a guy. I don't have to have, and she mentioned like a different guy who had trauma in their past and they were very not empathetic, and I'm like, they're not empathetic because of like their trauma, not because they're a guy. And it was I fully disagree. I argued her I argued her like on that point, and I'm like, I not like full on argument, but I disagreed, and I openly admitted that I disagree, that I am not less empathetic than women. I am as empathetic as I am, and men experience emotion in a broad different sense. Like, my eldest sibling cries at a drop of a hat. That doesn't make her whatever gender, versus I have a cis male friend who cries just as much. And it was like, anyways, this is Mahir's fault, blame her. Anyway, Mahir, you're back. It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right. That's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks for the
Oh, I forgot you're here. If you're going to let it out, why not do it in the Why don't you do it in the Tupperware I keep with me? Have you watched the Santa Clarita Diet? It's about zombies. It's like a horror comedy genre. Anyways, but the one person is like, I just wanted your vomit. Why did you have to make it weird? Yeah, but this is the opposite. All she wanted to do is vomit. Why did you have to make it weird?
dumbass.
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around.
One master for you, Hiko.
It's going to be alright. I don't remember how any of these guys talk. Also, how's it going? Because of Teru, worse. Just keeping that updated. It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut up.
The hell? Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. I don't think they ever used that voice line before. So did they record that voice line just for right now?
What?
What was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said, I don't remember what her voice is. She also didn't have a real voice line. I said, you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
I don't think you should joke about that. Hajime, the password, please. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people going. Oh. 11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. Okay, I don't have to type it in, thank God. I was like, I'm gonna goof that. Open. Blinding. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. It's all pixely. Looks like,
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
we like glitched in here. This isn't like the actual inside of the ruins. Because what, Nagito walked in here, put the fake bombs in here and then just walked away? Like, there's no way this is the actual inside. Also, I think it leads into the abyss, so I feel like there's more to this.
By the way...
Huh?
Where did everyone go? Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. I don't know why that's so funny. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... it's like when you win at solitaire. This world. Countdown, countdown, evil eye. Stage clear. Chapter 5. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Surviving students 5. To be continued. Oh, okay, so it was like just that. Listen, I just don't want that to go on. Well, I guess it did kind of take up forever. Her backpack. Oh yeah, we actually saw her backpack when she was running away. I think it was the first time you saw like her backpack clearly. But I was, a little focused on her, dying. You have obtained a present. Gamer's backpack. So yes. We will save. Chapter 0. Heading to the school trip. Is this going to be a flashback? Oh, okay. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. God, I want that sound to end. That's not fun in my ear. Swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular, besides the sound being quite regular and annoying. I hate repetitive sounds. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, It was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect would be so fun. So, I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent. Okay. Detecting irregularities among detecting irregularities among irregularities wouldn't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You look like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships. Are we not on a ship? I assumed because he said ship, we were on a ship, but are we not? Oh, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realize that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. I don't have different voices for these. I didn't know who was speaking, but now Nagito is here, so... Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. My brain is like, that's not how you say it. I'm like, it is putrid, thank you. In a reasonable way, of course. How would I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Kamaida. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since I've... Is this like us actually getting shipped over? Like before... But then we're in a computer, so... Maybe there were computers on the island. I don't know. There's literally no reason for me to be guessing. It has been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. So, that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possessed a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope Sweet Academy too, right? So, you're one of us. But that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. I'm thinking, my brain is turning, I got nothing. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How you ended up here? How boring. Huh? Sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of those bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority, makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps, does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Born people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust, which is just, sir, that is literally inaccurate. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. They expected nothing from you? Nagito, do you have parent issues? Because if you have parent issues, we can, like, talk it out. But what are you planning to do? Now that you ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well. Using people is a talent, too. It is now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're ready. I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking to someone as amazing as you. You got fake nails on. Girl, you're looking snatched. I'm so tired, I'm so sorry. Then, will I be able to see her again? Oh, wait. My brain realized, finished, dead. The ultimate despair is dead. So this is happening, I'm assuming, guessing, between the first game ending and the first game, second game, I know how to count, and the second game, no, yes, but his hand wasn't like that, to my knowledge. I don't know when this is happening, unless if you die in the game, you just go back to reality, and this is his body, and it's going on after the game. Anyways, then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much. I'm assuming Junko. Hate. Then explain your hand. Okay, so it is Junko. This? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? I don't think that's how that works. I'm gonna be real. I don't know for sure, but I don't think that's how that works. How did she die? Did she get, like, a plethora of all of our deaths? Like, all of the deaths? I want to say she got every execution at once. So did her hand make that? Like, actually, her hand is fine. It's actually not hers, it's Ikusawa's. I laughed myself, I'm not laughing for you too. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. Just I love that you said yes, but I have no idea yes to what. But just, I can't move it, but like, he just has it just flopping around. Just like, you know, just like, yeah, my fingers don't move, but it's just flopping. I guess. It's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Okay. so it does retcon some of the things. So her hand magically survives. We don't talk about it. The executions are jazzed up in the game. They aren't real. Like, that's not actually how they died. They died a different way, but it's like somebody telling a story, you know, like, I caught a fish that's this big. It's like, no, you caught a fish that's this big. You know, their death was this. It's like, no, their death was this. Anyways. And even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully became one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. Why do you want the hand, though? I don't want to make a joke. I'm trying real hard to be mature here. Why do you want a hand? Also, apparently it does smell bad, which just reminds me of The Shape of Water. Is that the movie? But also reminds me more of, it was not Breakout Kings. It was I'll get there. There's Breakout Kings. Prison Break. Reminds me of Prison Break. No, it might have been Breakout King. One of them, they're the same, like, story, but different TV shows. Anyways, one of the guys, horrible human being, he gets his hand chopped off. And he says he's going to fly. He's a horrible human being. He was, like, this character was, a murderer, a pedophile, a rapist. He was just horrible. But one of the points is he's just also racist. And so he had his hand chopped off, and he goes, I'm going to go to somewhere in East Asia, and they're going to put a hand on me in the black market, and it should work, and I don't want to not have a hand. And one of the people pointed out to him that, well, if you go there and you get a hand, your hand would be East Asian. Your hand wouldn't be white. And he looks at his hand, which was chopped off. Maybe healed, but or not healed because then they couldn't attach it, but pretty fresh wound. He looks at it and he just goes, "Oh, never mind." And that was it. It was anyways. It was back in 2000 and whatever, where what is it, like, likable racist was a TV trope. I mean, if you look at, like, the first season of The Walking Dead, there's Daryl, who is a likable racist, where he surprisingly wasn't as racist as he could have been. But likable racist characters, and so this was a likable racist. Well, not him, he was a horrible human being, but there was a different likable racist in the same TV show. But anyways, I just remember that. So it's just like, it's a woman's hand. It's like, so still put it on my arm. Anyways, I see. So you salvage the body. You really are a boring person. Were you watching us kill each other? Were they? I guess they assumed they were watching. That's so weird. I guess they were watching the first game take place. So I guess he knew, and he went in after the other guys left. That's so weird. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that, Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh? Huh? Look at the, yeah, sorry, I was like, whoa. Look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? It's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. I wonder then who I am. If we all appear together, then I'm either one of the characters that are on this island, or Monokuma? What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I'm loved by talent. Are you going to see who I am? But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Never mind. He's not a classmate. Never mind. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no now I'm imagining the whole game. He just has a floppy hand that's like, he just like took off the fake nails, so he just has a hand and just like floppy. Like he has no function over it. And it just like, but the whole game just never mentions it. There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you're boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Chapter 0. Heading to the school trip. And I guess that's to indicate that this is the last chapter. Or no, that was the chapter 0. Now we're going to chapter 6, I'm assuming. Okay, I got it. It was very not like it usually is really prominent. Anyways. Huh? What is this? It's a door. Wait, this is the beginning of the game. It's a door. There's a door. Oh my goodness, the glitching at the beginning of the game. Oh, wait. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm doing little steps. This is going to be the first classroom. It's a different classroom? Huh? Isn't this a classroom? Which classroom had a violin written on it? I wanna say one of the top floors, but I could be definitely wrong. It could literally be the first room. I don't remember what our original character was called. Woke up in. Anyways, a classroom. But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. With all the four of us. I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before. When we're all gathering in that classroom, just before we... Oh wait, is this the classroom we first were at? I don't think so. I thought that was different. But anyways, before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somehow on Jabberwock Island? Is he gonna do his old setup, or? Yes?
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
I think that's what he looked like in the first one. But honestly, we could be wrong.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope Speak Academy." But why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? And not just that, what is the graduation exam? Is it the killing over, or is the killing over already? Already, girl, it's been months for me. Months. Anyways, what is this? In a normal classroom, there'd be a window, but instead, there's this iron plate bolted there. Here, when I tried knocking on it with my fist, looks like it's pretty thick iron plate. Is this to keep us trapped? What the heck? This place, where iron plates are covered the windows inside the classroom. Are we going to be in Hope Speak Academy for the last chapter? That would be very interesting, because I'm like, we're out of islands where the iron plates are covering the windows inside the classrooms. Is this really Hope Speak Academy? Okay. Leave here? Yes. But, okay. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. But this is exactly what it was. I mean, less glitching, but at least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place Hope Speak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go. And definitely clear things up. So, yeah, okay, so I can't go anywhere else besides the gymnasium. I was gonna ask if, I'm like, what if you haven't played the first game? Would you just be like, guess I'm screwed? Okay, so we don't have a map. Very close. I was like, gotta clean up after him, but he's an egg. I'm like worried I'm gonna miss someone. Okay, there we go. Hello, this is a baby. Okay. Nurse's station. So everywhere is blocked off besides the gym. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium. With my friends. Yo, Hajime.
Yo!
You heard that announcement came here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Speak Academy or something. That can't be possible.
Well,
You're right. No, or any way you look at it, it's impossible. But this is Hope Peak in the first game, so unless that... But then it was canonly Hope's Peak in the first one. This is Hope's Peak. Hello. How does it feel to return to long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Are you?
You. Hey, where are we? You, blah, 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 blah. Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock. I just told you guys, this is Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true. No, but it is. Or, oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it? Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that? I don't believe it. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserve to be ruined for. Cancel culture, am I right? I'm kidding, I'm joking. You should not engage in things that you don't want to engage in. Don't feel bad for cancel culture. It usually doesn't even work anyways. Unless you're like an individual that blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter. I'm not getting into it. Well, what do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic?
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you didn't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. The player. Someone.
Don't fuck with me.
Enough of this bullshit. Just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though, I'm not certain of my memories. I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words,
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean, between?
Hey.
What do you mean, made?
what's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting jarblies? That only knowledge can satisfy? Grumbly, I got it. Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along, it's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchange or anything like that. Life exchange? I feel like we're doing that for some reason. It's just a simple graduation exam. Then, what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
are you sure
But on
about
the
this?
other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. What the world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? I'm guessing the ultimate despair is the rise up. Am I wrong? There were like actual meteors somehow? You're absolutely gonna get, or we're absolutely gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
no.
You can't do that. There's more of the chapter to we keep going. Oh, no, sorry. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guests of honor arrive.
damn it!
So, enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have just... Are we just full on just going to do investigation like right away? I've dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research about Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is going to hate me. So please, rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And, as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting has changed, even if the killing, I wonder if it's going to be at every kill site. That would be very fun. I don't know why, going back to where you once investigated, but like, post it being cleaned up. I don't know why, but being part of the plot sounds fun. I keep suggesting it. I'm like, what if the bombs are there? Even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey!
Like, he keeps insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How'd we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? That's impossible.
It cannot be.
There's no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to that creepy place like this. To a creepy place like this. What does this mean? What does it all mean? So many things I don't understand. So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. The island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy. This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? What are those things with the block with the 2, 3, 4, and 5? What are they? Whoa, can you make them... Is it shorter? Like, do you take off each base to make it shorter? Is it like a hurdle? What is it? They didn't have that in my school. Damn it. Why is this happening? Why? I was fine. I love my hair off screen like this because I really hate our little like sticking up spike in our hair. So to have his hair chopped like off screen, I'm like, yeah, okay, this looks like a normal guy. I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possesses amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. There's nothing to do with effort. You must have been chosen. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you didn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why did I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? We all saw a flashback, and it was really odd. Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I haven't, or as long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey,
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation? Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. It's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of. So, they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma. However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if we're allies, they might not be, even though they're our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So, what do we do? What should we do?
damn it.
Well, it's obvious. If we're going to get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? If he's telling us to investigate, is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
Alright!
Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Like,
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something. But Hope's Peak Academy about herself. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just get back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get out of this damn island, right? I want to say there must be more to it, just because it would be kind of... It'd be kind of weird if the game doesn't give us a new twist, but like the characters it's a twist, but for us it's not a twist. If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Hell yes. He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is. What's happened to Hope's Academy. None of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive, just so we can do that. There's no way we can stop now, but Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. You should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey!
So, what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
even so.
Imagine they go upstairs and they find 10 bodies. 10? Why 10? Was there 10? 9. Whatever amount of bodies just in each of the freezers. Even so, I don't think we'll find the answers to all of our questions outside this damn building. Well, I'm gonna go on ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already gone.
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives. Well, that's a lie. I don't believe a word. So, we shall do our best, or we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Akane already took off on her own. It might be faster we split up and look around too.
Huh.
Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I wonder what Soda's family situation's like. I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fujiko left the gymnasium.
excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow and then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia!
Miss Sonia, please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Or just a bit more. Just a bit more. It's going to end. Time unknown. To escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance. I have no idea where to break each of these. If it starts an investigation, I think I'll break it at that. And then that final trial, I am not binge playing it. We are breaking that up into like 15 different parts. The only thing we can do is advance towards the hope. That hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Okay, should I might stop it here because it's late. Anyways, what are these things? What are these? I don't know. I'm assuming gym stuff. But anyways, I'm going to stop it here because... oh boy, an investigation. Hi there, little tiny one. I'm going to save. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to save and then... because I had things yesterday and I didn't plan to do things yesterday, so I couldn't do this and blah blah, and I have stuff to do today. Well, today now, aka tomorrow, I guess, because I'm going to go to sleep. But I'm leaving. I'm saving again though. And then wait, what's it called? Chapter 0 and 6. Fun. Or no, it's at end. I was like, oh, are we going back to chapter 0? But then I realized, no, it's at end. Anyways, I'm gonna leave because, God, I'm tired. My arm hurts, man. I'm whining. Okay, I'm gonna leave.